Going on, man? Come on here, man. When you come in, as you come in, just hit the like button, man. As you come in, hit the like button. Hit the like button as you come on in, man. As you come in, hit the like button for me, man. Hit the like button for me as you come in. What's good? Met Lab say, damn, IMG get all the neighborhood talent. Come on, hit the like button as you come in, man. Let's talk. Let's talk about this IMG thing. Have a conversation. About to have a real conversation with y'all. Florida boy, what's going on, man? What's good? What's up? See me? You said what I got today. Big man Jacorey Brooks headed to IMG. What's going on, HJS Kings? What's up? I was in there watching the BET Awards, man. Found out Cam Newton was going to the Patriots. Found out Jacorey Brooks was going to IMG. I got on the phone with his family, man. Talked to his fam a little bit, man. But the IMG thing is a lot deeper. It's a lot deeper, man, and it's I've had conversations with people about IMG. Um, Travis said he all the way in Nebraska. Travis, man, you a fan in Nebraska, man? I mean, you big Footballville fan, huh? All the way from Nebraska. Canehead, what's going on? Sigmund, what's up? Florida, what's up? Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and share, man. If y'all not subscribing, man, make sure y'all subscribe. Oh, you from down here, Travis? When you left, bro? When you left? When you from Miami? Yeah, you said the crib. You gotta be from Miami. You gotta be from Miami. You said the crib. So yeah, man, we're gonna get in here. We're gonna talk about IMG. Jacorey Brooks decided to go to IMG. Talk to his family. They said it was his decision. So I mean, Jacorey Brooks seemed to be a bright kid with a bright future. He seemed to have his head on right. He seems to be a good thinker also. Um, but the IMG thing, man, I once had a conversation. Well, first of all, if y'all do, we got it's winding down. It's winding down about the stock market thing. I know we talked about the stock market a few times. We taking 100 people, and it's winding down. CCI Country's Capital. The link is in the bio for the stock market. Signals, advice. I mean, I know a lot of y'all done downloaded Robinhood and put your money in there, but don't really know where to go. So you're sitting in a lot of long-term plays because everything is down. It eventually come back up. So, but if you want different ways to play the stock market, different ways to play, because there's a lot of thousands of different ways that you can play the stock market. There's a bunch of different games you can play in the stock market. You can go long, you can go short. Um, Come be a part of it, man. CCI Country's Capital. The link's in the bio. So listen, Jacorey Brooks. Jacorey Brooks decides he's going to head to IMG. And some people are confused. They're wondering, like, why? Like, why would he go to IMG? He's already committed. Um, yeah, man. Thad locked in for now, man. Brian Brunson. Brian, you from Bama? What's going on, bro? Thanks for going. We got some Bama fans in here. That's what I'm talking about. trying to get people from Alabama. Brian Brunson, tell people about the channel, man. We're about to put you up on game about Jacorey Brooks. Thayu, man, y'all keep coming getting our wide receivers, but it's cool. It's cool. We got it's fruitful down here. We farming kids. We got a lot more wide receivers. But yeah, so Jacorey Brooks decided to go to IMG, and let me explain this to you. He goes to IMG. He leaves IMG. I think more college ready than if he was to stay at a public school. If you ever go watch my interview with what's the running back name played for IMG at Alabama now, Trey Saunders. Go watch my interview with Trey Saunders on YouTube, and he tells you IMG's schedule. IMG, they think they go to practice in the morning, then they go to class for 4 hours, then they go to weight training. It's a college schedule. The meal plan is right. The training is going to be right. He's gonna leave IMG a bigger kid, probably more college ready. You know what I'm saying? To go to the next level. He's going to compete against some of the best talent across the board. You understand? Across the board. Some of the best resources he can have when it comes to mental studying and it's so I mean it's listen, they have more resources. It's a better environment, I think, for a kid for that on that level. But this is the problem, and this is the problem. I've had conversations. I've had conversations with administrators, with coaches for some of the prominent teams down here, some of the big schools we have down here. This is the problem. And I'm gonna see if y'all can follow me. IMG has been banned from going to California, and they've been banned from going to Texas. When you play against a school like IMG, they pay you money to come play them. Sort of like the colleges paying FAMU and these little smaller schools. My theory is that, listen, St. Thomas doesn't play IMG. American Heritage beat IMG and never played them again, I think. IMG Academy pays the smaller schools to play, right? So every year, you take money to get beat. So every year, you take money to have them beat you. So they continuously beat you every year, and they beat you, and then you almost beat them, but then they beat you again, and they beat you again, and they're sitting right in your same state, and eventually, it comes clear that they're better than you. You can't beat them. Plus, their facilities are better than yours, and you can't beat them. So now, all that paying that they was doing to play you was just so they can market to your community, to your kids. I mean, it's like it's been done before. Like college football, like the good kids used to go to HBCUs. They used to go to HBCUs. Then everything opened up. The big colleges had the TV, the big colleges had TV, and they had more to offer. And then the good kids from the HBCUs started going to the big colleges, and the HBCUs didn't have the resources. They didn't have what's that? I can't even think of the word. They didn't have the contract with the TV, and eventually all the better kids wanted to be at the bigger schools because the bigger schools appeared that they had more to offer. And I think that's the same thing what IMG is doing. It's like, take these dollars, let's play. Northwestern even convinced IMG to come to Trash Power. They came down here in their nice buses and beat Northwestern in Trash Power. So if it's clearly that they're better than you, right, and they have better facilities than you, then kids like Jacorey Brooks would eventually start wanting to go to IMG. I mean, that's and I think that's dangerous for the culture. That's dangerous for Miami Northwesterns, and it's dangerous for Central public schools that have nothing but tradition going for them. Tradition and winning. You know what I'm saying? I think it's dangerous. Now, I'm an IMG fan. I mean, IMG, they treat me like a star. They welcome Footballville up there. And I've even had run-ins with some of the public schools. But IMG is like a professional atmosphere. They know they need the media. They're sitting in Bradenton, Florida. They need media to come in. But I see the game. I see the game that they're playing, and it's beginning to work. Eventually, they want to be able to grab all the best kids in South Florida to come play for them. You have to. I mean, I see it. So if you keep taking their money and keep letting them show that hey, they're better than you, then it's almost like you did it to yourself. That's just how I see it. I mean, I may be wrong. The kids get an experience when they travel, when they go up there to play against them. The kids get to see another level of football. Maybe it's helping. I don't know, but that's what it is. Right, Method. So okay, so yes, Method. I was at that game. James Cook them had them beat. Let me explain something to you. Carol City was up on them at halftime. James Cook Central team almost had them beat, right? Or did they? See what IMG does is play a slow, well prepared game. So I've even heard the coach say it in their speech after the game. Basically, they attack our teams because our teams aren't great at special teams. So they know that our team's going to make a couple mistakes on special teams. Okay. But what they do is our kids may be faster and more aggressive, but they're bigger. So what looks like a close game, right? All it is IMG leaning on Northwestern or IMG leaning on Central, and they just lean on them, and they send in more bodies, and they just lean on them, and they send in more bodies, and they just lean on them, and then Central's up in the fourth quarter, and if you go watch that run, Trey Saunders break 60, 70 yards, and nobody could catch him. Nobody on a South Florida Miami Central team could catch him because you're gassed. They've leaned on you the whole game. They've leaned on you, big body after big body. They've leaned on you. They've leaned on you, and it's because you're gassed. And I told the principal at Miami Central before that game. We talked, and I said, "Hey, look, Trey Sanders gets long runs at the end of every game, and it's only because they're leaning on him. Man, oh, appreciate that, man. So who that is donating money, man? J Love T, what's going on, bro? I appreciate you. J Love T showing love in this thing. Listen, but I contacted him before the game. We spoke, and I said, listen, y'all have a chance. Any South Florida team has a chance against anybody because the heart and the speed that we bring, you have a chance. But I say Trey Sanders get a long run at the end of every game I've seen IMG play, and it's only because they're leaning on you, and then eventually you break and boom. I going on record saying that I think it's dangerous for the inner city schools, South Florida, to keep playing them. St. Thomas don't play them. American Heritage don't play them. I'm just saying, all the public schools got going for themselves. It's tradition. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Tradition, and hey, this is what my daddy did, so this is what we're gonna do. IMG is playing a different game, man. If you ever went to IMG and you looked at and you saw their facilities, they got everything. They got a Gatorade testing facility inside their locker room, like a real Gatorade testing facility, like inside the weight room. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, the locker room look like a spaceship. So yeah, man, Jacorey Brooks is headed up there. I think it's a good idea. I think it's a good thing for him. I talked to his dad today, and I told his dad, "Hey, man, what you're doing is a great job, man. He's handling it like business, and they're making moves, good business moves. I mean, there's no other way to look at it, because that's what it is. It turns into business. We can't act like it doesn't. It's business. So he'll leave IMG bigger. He'll leave IMG smarter. He'll leave IMG. He probably learn some new things at IMG. Menton Lab say the public school got the talent to beat them, but every time they play them, they just make a bunch of mistakes. Voila. Because IMG has more coaches. They have more resources. You know what I'm saying? So they can work. I've seen IMG practice numerous times. I mean, they can work on special teams every day. They can do certain things and be sound on special teams. No, yes, you can't beat a team like that making mistakes. You contact Aubrey Hill. If I got Aubrey Hill on the phone, right now, he'll tell you, man, we had him, man. They had him. Go look. Go type it in. IMG versus Carol City. 3 years ago, Carol City was beat. They was up on them, man. Naquan Wright and Cam, and they was up on him. They had him, leaned on him. So yeah, man, Jacorey Brooks headed to IMG. Sucks for Booker T because Booker T just went through this last year when Coach Ice eventually had to leave, and they lost the number one defensive end, and they lost a safety, and they lost a few kids right before the season started to transfers, and here we go again. But this is the amazing part. Booker T is going to be fine. They got some young up and coming wide receivers on that team, man. Some of them, I've heard somebody tell me, man, this young kid, his name escapes me right now. He was gonna be better than this kid right. He's gonna be better than Jacorey Brooks, which is hard to do, but that's the type of talent that rolls through Florida. So Booker T will be fine. Scooter will be fine. I'm sure they'll miss their homeboy, but they'll be fine. But yeah, man, that's my message, man. I don't think it's a good idea for the inner city schools to keep playing them. But I mean, if the money is bigger, or I don't know, if you want to keep taking the money and playing them, I'm just assuming that's what it is. Then, okay, Travis said what IMG doing is what St. Thomas Chaminade and American Heritage did in Broward. They crippled the public old powerhouse schools like Dillard and Plantation. Bam. Right. Same thing. So I said it's a play. It's not like we haven't seen it before. It's happened numerous times in history. It's a play. And now they have money. St. Thomas didn't have money to pay anybody to play that I know of. IMG has money, so it's like bait. It's like fishing. Throw the bait in the water, bite the bait, then bam. Next thing you know, you thought you had them, they got you. Now, the tradition at Northwestern is maybe thicker than the tradition at South. It's stronger than the tradition at Miami Central. So Northwestern, it'll be hard to break the tradition at Northwestern, but I don't even think you got to break it. All IMG wants to do is pull the Jacorey Brookses. That's it. Lauren Seymour. That's it. They haven't got to the South Florida kids down here yet. I'm sure Manatee used to have a great program. I bet you it's horrible now. How can you have a good program when that school is in your city? Any good talent you get, they're going to want to go to that school. So that's just going to keep spreading. The kids find out how, man, I heard the process for him to get to IMG was fast. Like, bam. Like, really fast. Like, it didn't take long at all. That fast. Like, I'm talking about like a week fast. That's what I was told. Now, a week for you to send your kid off, board a room and board, take care of the best he ever take care of his life. Listen, I'm telling you. Remember, I said, let me take the glasses off, man. Man, I'm greasy faced it, man. Remember, I said it. I don't think it's a good idea, bro. I do not think it's a good idea to play them. I don't think it's a good idea. I just, like I said, California banned them. And I'm not saying ban IMG. I'm just saying if you're that close to them, I don't think it's a good idea for you to play them year in and year out. Texas banned IMG. I think in California banned them. Mater beat them, and then that was it. They said don't come back. Basically, California cheated. Basically, they cheated IMG in California, kicked them out of the state, told them no come back. But I don't see South Florida working that way. I mean, it's a different dynamic, different reasons. People do certain things. I don't see it working that way, but that's what it is, bro. So, Adam Man Moore, he's another C7. IMG is like a junior college. You know what, Kane? It's in theory, it's like going off to college, but IMG facilities are better than junior colleges. Like, to be there, like, you're in a better shape than you are if you're at a junior college. The facilities are awesome, bro. Like, so yeah, junior college. I can only imagine what a junior college facility looks like. But IMG, that's something else, bro. Yeah, their facilities kick a junior college behind. But yeah, man, that's all. Main man headed to IMG. Um, I'll let y'all know if I find out something else about it. But main man is headed to IMG, and the next man up at Booker T, I guess. Do I think Northwestern will eventually beat IMG? Listen, they're hard to beat. I mean, last time Northwestern played them, well, the last time in Trash Powell, it was a decent game. First play of the game, the running back Cavassier for IMG. First play of the game, 60 yards. Boom, touchdown. Then they called it back. You know what I'm saying? Can Northwestern beat them? It appears that the games are close sometimes. I mean, one time they beat Northwestern, it was a running clock at IMG. They ran the clock in the second half. American Heritage beat them. I don't remember Miramar beating them. But you see how we can't even remember like that. That's the last time they got beat. Coin Elder went to a big private school here. Sigmund, where you from? But I remember American Heritage beating them first game of the season. Caught them early and beat them. Um, but other than that, man, listen, they've been whooping on everybody. If you're watching, hit the like button for us, man. If you've been messaging us about joining, the join button should be down there. You get extra perks when you join, become a member. You get a badge by your name when you comment. You get to watch the show. We shot a show today, too. Today we shot a show, man. We shot a good show today. You get to watch the show early. The shows get released early for the members. If you want to join, it's right down there, man. Just a couple dollars a month. Support Footballville, what we got going on. We solo appreciate it. Um, you in Tennessee? Why are they banned in California and Texas? I think for the simple reasons of what I'm saying. That's what I believe. I believe they're banned just for the reasons that I'm saying. If you keep coming to our state, then eventually you will be taking our best players and crippling our schools, which is going to down with, you know what I'm saying? No, we want to, especially prideful states like Texas, they want to keep their talent in house. Don't come back. If you don't come back, out of sight, out of mind, yada yada. Alabama just built a school like that. I think it's called USA Football. They just built a big school like IMG, and Maryland has one. They popping up everywhere. I mean, but listen, if you want to take the money to play them, if you want to, I mean, I guess it's greed. I don't know what it is, but maybe the schools need it. I don't know. I don't know their business. I had a principal tell me that it's a good experience for the kids to get out of Miami. And I mean, I get it. I get it. You don't see the join button, Pedro? You must be got an iPhone, bro. Nah, Pedro. If you click so if you click the name, Footballville where it says subscribe right there, it should take you to the main page. There should be a join button there. But on my phone, the join button sits right next to the subscription page. I mean the subscribe button. Yeah, man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. But like I said, man, listen, if you've been thinking about joining the stock market, we created a website, man. I've been investing in stocks for the last 3 months, bro. I know it's not long, but I've learned from some great people and had a lot of success. A lot of success. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I took my retirement and started trading it myself. I stopped working as an officer. It's a good time to stop being an officer, right, with all this crazy mess going on. I took my retirement and started trading, man. I've had a lot of success. If you need some direction on trading, I learned from some guys that have been trading 30 years, 20 years. So we put a whole website together just to help people get into trading who don't really understand the game, who want to get in. I know everybody has downloaded Robinhood during the coronavirus and played with it, but we can help out. The link is in the bio, bro. Yeah, I knew you had an iPhone, Pedro. I knew it. Listen, Man, check this out. I'm gonna put y'all off on some game, man. Y'all with this iPhone stuff and this Android stuff. What's that? I got a OnePlus phone from T-Mobile, bro. It's OnePlus. I got it because the camera was cool. The camera pops out the top and goes back in. My phone is half the price of an iPhone. I have two phones though. But my phone is half the price of an iPhone. And I got the only reason I get phones is for the cameras. I mean, and the camera was immaculate. That iPhone stuff, man, is overrated, dog. Them phones are inflated. My OnePlus phone, one of the best phones I ever had. And you guys probably don't even know what it is. A foreign phone that only T-Mobile sells. So, man, that stuff is so overrated, bro. But yeah, I knew you had an iPhone. I mean, I don't know what iPhone and Google got going on. But yeah, the join button, if you go to the main page, the join button should be there, bro. I'll send you a link if you can't find it. It should be a blue button down there that says join. Like I said, it sits next to the subscription button on mine. So listen, man, the clips is in the description. Jacorey Brooks headed to IMG, and I wonder if he's the only one. You understand? I mean, I may have to move to Bradenton. All right, bro, I'm about to get up out of here. St. Francis beat IMG 35-7 last year. Yeah, they did, but St. Francis is another power school. St. Francis came to trash power and mollywop Central. You know what I'm saying? That's another one of those power schools. It doesn't matter. When I say IMG, I don't really mean IMG. What I'm saying is that any school like that, the USA school in Alabama, St. Francis, any one of those schools, I don't mean just IMG, any one of those schools, you take the money to play them, and what you do is you promote for them. You're promoting for them, and they beat you 1, 2, 3 times. Now everybody know, man, they're better. Oh, wow. And they get marketing, and they get the best max preps, the best huddles, and they get, you know what I'm saying? And they get meal plan. Like, it's crazy. I don't think the athletes that go, they don't have to pay. Oh, so that's my. It's not an issue with IMG because it's not my issue at all. But that's you know what I'm saying. That's how I feel about the IMG thing. It reminds me of HBCUs back in the day. Used to have Walter Payton and Jerry Rice, and then eventually the big colleges got the TV contracts, and it appeared that they had more to offer the kids, and then all the kids left the HBCUs. Remind me of the same thing. So listen, man, Footballville has his own 5-star rating coming out soon. On this last video, we kind of picked 2 kids, but we're gonna have our own all-star rating, 5-star rating, because we just feel that some of these kids are 5 stars, and people aren't calling them 5 stars, but they are. Like one example was Lamar Jackson. Like if you got to see Lamar Jackson play in person and you didn't think he was a 5-star kid, then you was weird. Duke Johnson for most of his career wasn't a 5-star kid. Duke Johnson, the best high school running back I ever saw play. So we about to start giving these kids their due diligence without the politics, without all the other trash that goes along with it, dropping kids because they don't go to camp and all that. We're just gonna give them. We're gonna say, hey, listen, man. Most of the kids we've seen play since they were little kids, so we can get a feel of who they are just through trial and error, just through our experience of watching kids compete against other kids for 3, 4, 5, 6 years at a time. We understand who they are. So when we say a kid's a 5-star, about he's the real deal. You got nothing to do with height. You got to do that. Some kids are just ballers like McKenzie. So Footballville, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, share, and follow us on Twitter, Instagram, everything. And bro, from Alabama, man, tell your people come follow. Y'all know what I'm saying? Tell the people to come follow me, man. We appreciate some love from Alabama. All right, man, about to get up out of here. He said, send you the link, Oda Praise Velez on Facebook. I got you. Send me a message.